From Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
When he's on move, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Are you ready to go here? Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to the plate. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway. Right-hander kick steals, and that's a little bit high. But 1-1. That one hit to right, but settles underneath it. And a quick out number 1. Here's a Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, look, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Popped up to the left, in the foul ground. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. And Siggy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you hook into guys like this, a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
O'Neill Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Tied him up inside with that one. And the pitch. Got it left in. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here in L.A. and towing the slab, Paul Steens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
The pitch. Tommy Henry swings through it for strike 1.
Just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. That pitcher long and off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on it for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Edman stands at first with one out. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Squeezes it. Oh, the throw is wild. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can run it for him. Headed down the line, and a foul ball. Two outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of the 2nd, and now Danger McCutcheon. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And it's 2nd. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1. And there's a strike. Good view at 98. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Down in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner holds. This is Joey Bart. That misses the zone. 1-0. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the second.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Runner edges away at second. Swings and misses. And a count, 22. And here comes. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. There's two away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive. Base hit into center field. Flying around third is Cruz. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That could be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that pressure on the balls, and didn't smack off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And now, Brian De La Cruz. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. There he goes down. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. The show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Pitch. That one in triple digits.
In today's game, runs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up or just try to hit behind the runner here.
Swung out, belted. Cruz going back. It in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. I'll tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind in that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone move. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone, and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense. The midfield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on the ground to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner in third down.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Andy Pajes will hit next. On a foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
On the ground to first. On the run. Throw to first. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our finalized score tonight. For the victorious Dodgers, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They lay 1 run on base. For the Dodgers, no run, just 1 hit, no errors. They lay 2 runs on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.